Hey friend, welcome. I'm Jen. I'm a part-time online clothing reseller, which means I go to thrift stores, I buy used clothes, and I sell them online for a profit. Today is Thursday, April 25th, and these are the items I sold in the last 24 hours. There's 5 items for a gross sales amount of $82.72. That's not a lot. Most of these are smaller items, smaller money wise, not small. Anyway, yeah, most of them have low sell-through rates. And so I wanted to chat a little bit about sell-through rate today. So sell-through rate I think is really important, but I don't know if it's that important. It is that important, but I think that it doesn't mean everything. There are certain things that you have a hunch about. There are certain things that you have experience with. At least for me, that's been the way it is. I had a friend. And anyway, we'll start with this. This is a swim top. It is Victoria's Secret, and it's called the Flirt. I think it says that in here. Victoria's Secret has, the Flirt Bandeau. So the Flirt Bandeau, isn't that fun? It's like colorful and I don't know. Anyway, the Flirt Bandeau has an average sale price of $14.89 and a 20% sell-through rate. So it's not super high. When I'm shopping, I look for 25%. I know that there are some people who say they only buy 50% or higher. They might say 100% just based on how they're calculating sell-through rate. Different people calculate it different ways. I do it by calculating the amount of items sold and dividing that by the number that are sold and listed. So as an example, if there are four, let's get this correct. If there are 4 sold and 6 listed, I'm going to divide 4 by 10 and get 40%. I do that because that's the way Terapeak does it, and Terapeak is what I use for my videos, for my research for my videos. And that just works for me. I don't care how other people do it. It doesn't make any difference to me. I just want you to know that that's how I'm doing it, so that you aren't confused. I think I've had people say like, oh, I only look for 80%. Well, if I calculate differently, their 80% is similar to my 25%. Does that make sense? Yes. What can I do for you? Yes.
We want to read a book while we watch PBS Kids. So can we watch like 1 or 2 episodes, please?
How about 1 episode? Okay. PBS Kids only. I don't have the remote. You'll have to go find it.
It was on the couch by me.
I don't have it. You'll have to go find it.
Wait, did you put it somewhere?
I did not put it anywhere. I haven't had it. This is life for me. I am a stay-at-home mom. I do this part-time to help supplement my family's income. I get interrupted multiple times a day. That is the reality of my reselling journey. Along with low sell-through rate, I don't live in a I live in a small town in the Midwest, small-ish town in the Midwest. The highest end store we have here is a Kohl's. So I don't find a whole lot of things that are worth a lot of money, but I can still make money selling the Flirt Bandeau and Lee jeans, which is what I have next. I use boxes to ship my bras. They are 8 by 6 by 4. They are eBay branded, and I buy those on eBay with my store shipping supply coupon. Okay, so these are a pair of pants from Lee, and they're extreme comfort. That I heard on somebody's video that, oh, they're new. That's good to know. That they sold really well. Not for a lot of money, but I thought I would try them out. I found them at my favorite thrift store where oftentimes my cost of goods is very, very low. I realized I never told you my profit or any of the information on that bra. Well, I'm sorry. It sold for like $15 and I paid $1 for it at the bins. So, oh geez. I can't find it in here. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay. Oh, sorry. It sold for $16 on Poshmark. I've had it for 8 months. I bought it for $1 at the bins where you pay by the pound, and my profit's $11.80. Oh, golly. That's what happens when I get interrupted. Anyway, the Lee pants, when I found them, at my favorite thrift store where my cost of goods is really low, I thought I would go ahead and try it since I had heard that they sell really well. And, you know, when I'm paying very little, I am happy to take risks. Well, maybe not happy, but I'm more comfortable taking risks. So the I've got just little fuzzies. I don't even think I realized that those were new. They've got that sticker on them. Okay, so the average sale price is $18.85 with a 32% sell-through rate. I think that's great. So if I have, sorry, $18 is what these sold for on Poshmark. Goodness. Sorry, it's just another chaotic video with Jen. They did take 11 months to sell. So I think, you know, that 32%, you know, obviously it's not something super desirable, but 11 months, I wish it would sell faster than that. That's the word I was looking for. But I'm curious, like, do you see a correlation in the lower sell-through rates and how fast items sell? I paid 39 cents for this, and so my profit is $14.01. My goal is to hit $15 in profit on each item. Clearly, that doesn't always happen. None of these are. But that's my goal anyway. And, you know, sometimes it just doesn't happen. These are Nike, like, softball pants. These are, I don't know how I determined that they were women's. Do they say women's? I don't know. Anyway, they say team and engineered on there. I thought that was interesting. I should have looked those two words up in when I was comping for the video, but I did not. Sorry about that, hopefully. But overall, Nike softball pants have an average sale price of $18.81 and a 32% sell-through rate. Mine sold for $15 on Poshmark. I bought them again at the bins. If you don't know, the bins are the Goodwill outlet, and you dig through literal bins of stuff, and then you pay by the pound there. And their next stop is the landfill. So I often feel guilty and pick up things there that I spend too much money and don't always look at comps. But 32%, that's not bad. If I have a low cost of goods, I'm okay with, you know, an $18 average sale price. These sold for $15 on Poshmark. I paid about $2. That's my average cost generally at the bins. So my profit is $10 even. They took 11 months to sell. So again, not a great sell-through rate. And a longer time for it to sell. This is a tank top. It's really cute. I don't know if you can see, there's like ruffle scalloped flouncy edges there on the bottom, and then it's open, kind of triangular in the back. Super cute. It is Paper Moon and it's Stitch Fix. About a year and a half ago, I sold something really fast from Stitch Fix. And then I was like, oh, I have to buy everything that's from Stitch Fix. Don't do that. I mean, you can do what you want. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I'm just saying I probably shouldn't have done that. This was something that my cost of goods, again, was very low. So, but Paper Moon tank tops have an average sale price of $9.71 and a 10% sell-through rate. Oh, that's terrible. Mine did sell for $15, so I probably had it overpriced. And it took 6 months to sell. That's a little better, but man, 10% sell-through rate. That's brutal. But I did find this at the Salvation Army rummage sale. We don't have a Salvation Army in our town, so the church does a rummage every quarter. And the cost of goods is usually very low there. This time it was 67 cents. It's like a bag sale. So my profit ended up being $11.33. So, you know, I'm not making pennies on the items. And certainly 67 cents into $11, that's, I'm okay with that. It does help that my cost of goods is very low. All right. This is a dress. I don't know if you can see, it's super cute. Super cute. This has like some crochet type embroidery here. It's got a little button detail. The crochet's on the bottom as well. Super cute. The brand is Old Navy. So I did an aesthetics video about a month ago. It was a collab with my friend Gretchen from the Restless Thrifter. Oh, darn it. I forgot to turn my heater off. I'm sorry. If that noise bothers you, I apologize. It'll just be in the background. Anyway, I'm almost done. This I used for the aesthetic fairy core, and my daughter actually found it and picked it out. So I had somebody who watched the video who was like, I really want that dress, and then I don't think it worked for that person for whatever reason. And then I just find this really interesting. So anyway, the person who bought it, it took a little bit. She messaged me a ton on Poshmark and I didn't see it. And then she messaged me a ton on eBay. And anyway, we got it all worked out. She is buying it or bought it, and now I'm sending it to her. I'm assuming it's a her. So I just did Old Navy dress. Average sale price, $12.79, 18% sell-through rate. Okay, not good, right? But whatever. I added fairy. I'll never believe this. Okay, 18% sell-through rate for just an Old Navy dress. I added fairy. The average sale price, $13.27. So that's like a 50-cent difference. No big deal. 69% sell-through rate just by adding the keyword fairy into the title. Okay, so I've said before, I'm not great with keywords and stuff, but I think that they're important and I need to learn more about keywords. So if you are a reseller, are you good with keywords? And how can I be better at keywords? But yeah, anyway, this sold for $12.77 on eBay plus shipping. So she paid a total of $18.72. I bought it for about $1 at my favorite thrift store. Took a month to sell. 69% sell-through rate. 1 month to sell. It seems like there's a correlation there, right? The higher the sell-through rate, the faster it's gonna sell. It doesn't mean that just a low sell-through rate isn't going to sell. My profit's $9.65. Okay, so I lied. I did have one under $10, but not bad under $10. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. I just find all of it interesting, and I've had people in the comments tell me like, oh, find things with higher sell-through rates. Yeah, that's That would be great if I could. I just don't have the time when I'm thrifting, and I don't have enough time to thrift to do that. I thrift about once a week. And, you know, if I could go out every day and only find 50% or higher sell-through rate items, absolutely that's what I would do. But if I stuck to that, I would never list anything and I would never make any money. I also have things listed that have a high sell-through rate that haven't sold. I've had a couple items that had 100% sell-through rates, like literally 4 listed and 0 sold, and still took 4 or 5 months to sell. So I don't know. I think sell-through rate's important. I don't think it's the be-all, end-all. I still think you can make money, I can make money with lower sell-through rate items. Do they sell as fast? No. My store sell-through rate is kind of low. I don't know. I have about 1,200 items in my store, and I sell about 5 to 7 items a day. Per month, I sell about 120, 150, somewhere in there, items, and so that ends up being about a 12% sell-through rate, 10 to 12% sell-through rate, which isn't very high. Do I wish things could be different and higher and faster and more money? Of course, but this is what is working for me right now. So, and if you think I'm disappointed, see yesterday's video because I'm doing just fine. And now I'm rambling again. Typical. All right, I think I'm done. So I'm gonna go put these on my front porch. My mail carrier will pick them up, which is such a blessing. I don't have to go to the post office. Make sure you like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And I think that's it. Thanks so much. I'll see you soon.